All right, friends. Happy Tuesday, you guys. This is our very first Tuesday Zoom in February. So happy Tuesday, happy February. I am just so excited for this month, you guys. We are literally in our boom season right now. January was just that tip of the iceberg, and it was huge momentum. And so I can only imagine what you guys are going to conquer this month. I am so excited. I know a lot of us are already game planning. I know a lot of individual game planning is going on, and I just think it's just so crazy and incredible, the momentum that we all have right now. And so we definitely want to take advantage of this. So make sure you guys have out your pens and paper, your notes, whatever you want to take those notes, and just please be present during this Zoom. We have incredible, leaders who are going to give you their advice on how they're just rocking it. So out of respect, let's have our cameras on and just be really present during this time. The chat is for questions you guys can ask, and I want you guys to ask questions. Okay, there's 140 people on here, and so I want to see 140 questions, because I know in this business, in order to continue to learn and continue to grow, we need to ask daily. Okay, no matter how long you've been in this business. So really quick, I'm Amanda Busher. I'm an ambassador diamond. We are going presidential 2.0 this month. We have built 3 accounts to now this will be our 3rd account to presidential, and this business, you guys, has changed everything for us. So for those of you guys who are new, I just want to let you guys know, how incredible it is that you are taking your time out tonight to learn your business and become a student of the business. And I will tell you guys, if you have that attitude every single day of being a student of the business, I guarantee you're going to get to exactly where I am, if that is what you want, if that is what you're desiring. So, which is the top of the company, being financially, financial freedom of time. That's what this business can bring. So before I get started, you guys, before we get started, I want to do some recognition and some shout outs, because we had some awesome, amazing people who just promoted. Some promoted very, very quickly. And some of this is their second time around. And I mean, these people that I'm about to call out, they are just so deserving of all the recognition. So if I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at my screen really quick. Okay, so I'm going to do some shout outs, you guys. Shout them out in the chat as we get going. And if I mess up your name, I am so sorry. But I am so excited and just honored to even shout you guys out who did promote in January. I can only imagine we're probably going to triple this amount. So we had 53 rank ups in the month of January, which is absolutely amazing. So we are going to start with our executive. So everyone who got to the very first rank of the company, which is executive, we typically, once you are executive, you're pretty much Ruby. You just have one more leg to qualify. So these are our executives, our new executive, Taylor Clark. Congratulations. Brittany Charles, Paola Chavia. I don't know how to say your last name. So Paola Chavira, is that how you say it, Paola? Erica Naz, Michelle Hammond, and Melissa Ryder, Kylie Constant, Teresa Jones. Teresa, my friend, girl, you got executive. And then we're going into our rubies. So here's the thing with executives, you guys. When you're executive, that means you are like this close to getting to Ruby. You are so dang close, you guys. It's either just a little bit more volume that you need, or that third leg going, to be a qualified leg for you. So you guys go in executive, who I just called out. I actually want you guys to be printing out your emerald chart right now and really shooting for emerald, because I truly, truly believe, like, you pretty much are Ruby right now. We just, if we even just took it up a notch, I really think that you guys can go emerald this month and get that $5,000 bonus. So congratulations, all my executives. How amazing, you guys. Okay, going into Ruby, Jordan Wright, congratulations. Jared Rivera, which actually that is Carrie Rivera, who got her a hubby to Ruby. Let me see here, go to my next page. I have Cassidy Hogarth, Heather Solberg, Nicole Ray, Ashley King, Stephanie Rivera, Molly Torres, Cassandra Charlie, William West, Courtney Martin, Ernie Lewis. Wow, you guys. And I think that was Laura Lewis who got Ernie there. So congratulations, Laura. Let's see, my next page, I have Vicki Narvaez. Sorry, Vicki, if I said your last name wrong. Juan Riley, Colleen York, Mary Flippo, Lucy Hutchinson, Kristen Kristen, I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry, my friend. Kristen Ola, you'll have to tell me how to say that. Farazi, I'm not going to even pronounce your last name, girlfriend. Ruby, good job. Richard Moore, Roxana Britt, Elizabeth Whitlow. Awesome job, you guys. Let's see, we have another page of rubies. We have a lot of rubies, wow. Tyler Wagner, Samantha Salazar, Amy Turner, congratulations, Amy. Amanda Morales, Nicole Blake. Let's see. Oh, it's Nikki. I'm like, Nicole, Nikki Blake. I'm like, who? That looks so familiar, but we call her Nikki. Nikki Blake, Lynn Roy, yay, Lynn. Those are our rubies, you guys. Ruby, you guys are getting emerald this month. Like that should be your guys' goal and plan for this month. Absolutely, to get that $5,000 bonus. So congratulations, you guys. Okay, emeralds, you guys, everyone who I'm about to shout out literally got to our emerald rank, which is like this close to diamond. It's like that executive to ruby. I truly believe that emerald is like that close to diamond. It's like just like that next little jump to diamond. So everyone who I'm about to call out got a $5,000 bonus, you guys. Jacqueline Scott, congratulations, my girl. Melissa Palmer. Melissa, this is her second time doing this business, you guys, and she is just killing it. She just started just a few months ago, already emerald. Sandra Henricks, I believe. Sandra, good job, my friend. I'm so proud of you. And I know you are just super close to diamond right now. Carrie Rivera, who also got her hubby to ruby. Congratulations, Carrie. Elise Blackwell, yay, Elise. Lori West, John Henderson, Monique Ramon, Sean Tian. Sorry, I know Serenity really helped that as well. So congratulations, both of you guys. Okay, and now we're going into our diamonds, you guys. We just have a few more rank ups. We have Michelle Miller, which all these diamonds, you guys got a $10,000 bonus. Like, can you guys, I want my newbies to really soak that in. Getting a $10,000 in the next, 60 to 90 days, like how incredible is that, you guys? I know all of you guys can do that because there's so many people who are doing that right now. So Michelle Miller, Christine Burkhart, good job, Christine. David Morales, that is actually Crystal got her hubby to diamond, so congratulations. Jamie Westfall. Let's see, I have Michelle Henderson, yay, Michelle, and Dea Garza got to diamond, and we have one shiny double diamond, and that is Carol Nelson. So congratulations, you guys. I am so proud of all of you guys. What an incredible accomplishment. So, okay, I have about 2 minutes to give you guys a quick game plan. Okay, who wants to be shouted out on our next Zoom for our rank ups? Like, I know will you guys shout me out? Because I'm going to rank up. So who wants to be shouted out for your rank up for next month? Like, all of you guys should be raising your hands, even if you just got a shout out, because we all want shout outs, right? So I want to share with you guys just a quick game plan. If you guys were on our Zoom, last night that we did for the number one income earners. You guys kind of heard me say a game plan, but I wanted to kind of share with you guys really, really quickly, just kind of break it down even more simpler of what I want you guys to do. Okay. I'm going to go through this really quick so we can get Elise on here to share all about host to post in just a minute so you guys can take some notes. So, all right, let me go back to this. All right, my friends. Okay, so first thing, you guys, and you guys probably already know a lot of this. Those of you guys who are like, okay, I've had a crazy day, I haven't been on anything. This is where you guys are gonna write these notes down, and you're gonna, before you go to bed, you guys are gonna have all of this in order, okay? If you guys want to rank up, you guys, we have 28 days of this month. We now have 26, right? Because it's the second. So this is a shorter month. So those of you guys who are ranking up, which should be all of you guys, okay? We don't have time to lose on a day. We're already losing a couple days of the month. So we need to make sure that every day is very, very intentional, okay? And so before you go to bed, here's my thing. If you get this stuff done, then you already, when you wake up, you're prepared to take on that day. Okay, you already know what your month is gonna look like when you guys follow this, okay? So 1, you guys gotta have your KPI list out, okay? Those are the action steps that we just need to concentrate on every single day, okay? The results, the loyal customers and distributors are gonna come when you do the action, okay? So if you're sitting here and you're like, oh, I haven't really been doing, I'm not really getting my, loyal customers or my distributors, we got to focus on those action steps, which is the KPI list, which is going to produce you to get those customers and distributors, which you need for your rank up. Okay. So that needs to be done. Your charts out, you guys. If you guys looked at my desk, this is only a little bit of them. Okay. I have so many charts filled out, numbers done of people who are ranking up. Okay. For us to go Presidential 2.0, I have those separate. So I know exactly where we need to go, where the volume's at, how many distributors do we need, where I need to really focus on. Okay. So here's what I think. You get your chart printed out, but then you also have your team's chart printed out. Okay. That's number 2. Number 3 is your projected volume. It needs to be done tonight. Okay. It really should have been done yesterday, but tonight it has to be done, you guys. And so if you don't know how to do that, I encourage you to go to our unit section in our Diamond Dream Squad. If you scroll down into charting, I know Jennifer Weatherly did an awesome video that we've been using for years. And it's just so simple. Okay, so watch that video. Then I want you to go to your upline and just say, hey, can you check these for me? Okay, so if you are going Ruby, I want you guys to learn how to get these projected numbers going, okay? It's very, very easy once you just watch that video. Okay, so numbers need to be done tonight. And then what I want you guys to do is shoot those numbers up to your upline. Who's that accountability partner, your upline, your, maybe your sponsor that you can shoot those over to so that they also have those in front. So you can say, okay, here's my game plan. This is what I'm doing, okay? Number 4, you guys, is who are your key players, okay? I can literally rattle off all of my key players on the back of my hand. I can tell you if customers have come in today. I can tell you if distributors have come in today because I'm constantly updating and looking at my chart so I see where I'm at. So that way I know if a 400 box still needs 200 volume, I know, oh, they just got a 50 BB order in. Okay, that box only needs 150 now. Oh my gosh, that person got declined. Okay, I got to subtract that and then we got to go contact that decline. Okay, so I am constantly aware when it's a quick moving month like this and promotions are flying, you guys, we have to be aware of everything that's coming in and going out. Okay, so that's going to make it so much easier. So then when the 25th comes and you're like, oh my gosh, I still need 2,000 volume, you're not freaking out because you already know exactly where you're at, where you're going. Okay, so that needs to be done tonight, you guys, and send it to your upline, okay? All of my uplines up here, all of my people, if you have a team, I want you to hold your team accountable and say, hey, did you do your chart? Send me your numbers over, okay? Write out your daily goals every day. Okay. I want you to shout them out on social media. I want you to put them. I have like a note right here. You guys, I've had this on since last month, Presidential 2.0, February. Okay. I want you guys to write it in your journal, shout it out on Facebook every single day. Be like, I'm getting a huge bonus. I'm getting an emerald bonus. I'm getting a diamond bonus. Shout that out. Put it in your chat every day. Be like, okay, welcome, or hey, good morning, guys. I'm going emerald. You guys, the more you say it, the more you believe it. Okay, the more you believe it, the more you believe it. Okay.
Got it.
Next thing, you guys, is number 6 or number 5. Along with that, you guys, is make sure that you tell somebody what your goals are. Hold on. Tell somebody what your goals are, because then that's going to hold you accountable. Okay. You need to know how many customers, how many distributors you need. Okay. So what I mean by that is if you are about 2,000 away from your goal, then what I want you to do is divide that. How many days do we have left? And that's how much volume you need every single day. Okay. So make sure you know exactly how much you need. What hours are you working? Okay. This is number 7. What hours are you working every single day? Okay. When are your working hours? I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. When are you jumping on a power hour each day? Okay. Look at the power hour schedule. We just updated in the unit section of our team page. Go to the unit number 1. They are all updated. Look at that before you go to bed each night and figure out what power hour you can jump on that day. Okay. Okay. The last thing, you guys, is you want to say it every single day, because when you say it, you believe it. The second thing you want to do is pray for it every single day, you guys. Okay. Ask God to lead that and ask God to guide you to that promotion. Ask God to bring abundance to your business every single day. And then last but not least, you guys, this is an important part. If you want that, you guys, you got to go work for it. You have to put the work into it. Emerald is not going to come. That diamond bonus isn't going to come unless you literally put the sweat and work into it every single day. And it doesn't look, you don't really have to physically put sweat into it. But what I mean by that is you have to move your feet towards your business every single day. This is a month that we cannot let go. Okay. This is a month that we want to keep pushing forward. So those are my game plan notes, you guys. I hope that it helps you guys. If you guys need anything, just reach out separately to me, but I am going to bring on Elise, which I am going to find her and make her, let's see, Elisa Lowe, my friends. Let me ask, let's see, I'm going to make you a co-host. All right, Elisa, can you unmute yourself? I don't see you.
I'm here. I'm hiding.
Oh, there you are. Hi, friends.
64 people. Where did all these people come from?
I know. How exciting, you guys. Our team is just blowing up.
I think the last time I spoke on a Tuesday night team training, we had like just barely over 100 people. So
yeah,
this is super cool. I'm trying to not be like deathly intimidated right now. Amanda, how long am I speaking for?
You guys both have about 20 minutes.
Okay. Yep. So here's the deal with host to post, you guys. Like, I get so heated with these things. You guys are so cute in the chat. I get so heated about host to post. So like, I may speak really fast. I'm probably going to blow up like a tomato. And it's just because like host to posts are I'm super passionate about them. And they're our entire business. Like, host to posts are how you're adding to your network. They're how you're getting customers. They're how you're getting, most of the time, how you're getting distributors. And I won't even go into like how I've gotten a ton of distributors just by doing host to post. So I'm going to go over like some struggles that people might be having. And then I'm also going to give tips for people if they're struggling or not. It's just going to be some tips and tricks. A little bit about my story. When I joined it in August of 2000 and I don't even know what year we're in anymore. I think I joined in 2019. I have 5 kids. One of them's a toddler. One of them is special needs. And I was doing hair. And so I did that for the first, I don't even know, like 8 months in the business, I was doing all of those things and working this business on the side. So I was waking up early, getting my work done, coming home. I'm messaging people in between, shoveling food at the salon in the back room, mixing color, and coming home from work and, working some more. So I get the busyness. I get when, some people talk about that they only have a little bit of time to work this business throughout the day. Like, I understand that. But, thankfully and like amazingly enough, this business was like allowed me to be able to come home to my kids. And so I've been full time since really the beginning of the year, which has been amazing. But so, with that being said, like I see the side of the coin of not having any time for host to post. And then I'm also on the other side where I do now, I spend about probably 5 hours a day on my business. And that's just how I choose my working hours. And so I also get the struggle when this is all you do for work and you're still struggling with host to post. So with that being said, I want you guys to think about, a lot of you guys just was it yesterday, we all had to send to our upline our names for our cash giveaway. And so I want you guys to like think about what that number was. Do you think it was 20 names? Do you think it was 50 names? Was it 100? Was it 200? Like, roughly come up with how many names you have. What needs to be happening is that you guys actually know how many names you're submitting to your upline. So, and your upline has the ability to see when you're sending your names, we can see how many names and how many hosts of posts you're getting up each month. And so I was going to have you guys all put your numbers in the chat, but I really don't want to like throw everybody under the, not everybody, but I don't want to throw people under the rug. But it's kind of, I want you guys to feel that inside that your number is either not enough or your number is completely sufficient and you're proud of yourself and you're patting yourself on your back. It's either going to be one or the other. I personally sent 330 names to my upline, and my goal every single month is to have 300 names that I send to Valerie. And the reason why that is my number is because if you get up 10 hosts to post a day, 5 days a week, that's like literally bare minimum 10 hosts to post a day, 5 days a week. That's 50 hosts to post a week. That's 300 hosts to post a month. So if you are sending less to your upline and you just want to be making a couple extra $100 a month in this business, like, you're doing great, keep doing that. If you have a goal in mind financially where you're wanting to hit the ruby rank, the emerald rank, the diamond rank, or higher, your number needs to be 300 or more. If you're new, I'm talking first month ish, like, I'm gonna say, like, we're gonna go a little bit number, like, I'm not pushing all the newbies that are in here. I don't mean to freak you out. But the newbies, 3 to 5 hosts to post a day until you get comfortable, then you work at getting more. And you can work with your upline on if you're ready to be doing more or not. But for everybody else, that's kind of the game plan on that. So out of 330 hosts to post I got up last month, I got 59 loyal customers. And Jennifer Weatherly, I know that you're in here. You're also a top enroller. So I want you to say how many names I should have let you know I was going to call you out, but I want you to type how many names. Is she in here? How many names she did sent up for her host to post, and then how many LCs that she got, because you guys can see that the people who are the top enrollers are the people who are getting up large amounts of host to post each month. So you guys can keep your eyeball in the chat there. There she is. So over 300 hosts to post, 76 LCs, and 12 distributors. So, and I can go on and on. Like, I can pull out a plethora of top enrollers here, and we can see like that everybody's getting up 300 hosts to post a month, whatever. Anyways, so your worth ethic is needing to match your goal income. So if your goal income is something where you want to make $4,000 a month, then you need to be working like you want to make $4,000 a month. Like Joel and Stephanie Dunn the other night, they said that there is no BV in TV. And that completely just blew my mind. Like I need t-shirts and sweatshirts and all of that at our next conference, you know? Yes, that's amazing. Chandra, 150 names sent to her upline last month, and she's a newbie. Like that's mind blowing. So a few of the struggles I do want to go over, because I know that, you know, there are people who do struggle with, there are days that we're all going to struggle with host to post. Today, it's so funny that I would be speaking on host to post, because today was the biggest struggle with host to post. And I'm like, of course it would be today that I'm like, you know, I want to pull my hair out because people are, you know, they're being silly and whatever. It just is what it is. You know, some days are a struggle, some days aren't. It is what it is. So you know, a couple of the struggles that I want to list off, I need to close my door because my kids are heeing and hollering, is that, you know, people will say like, oh, I don't have enough friends on my friends list. You know, if you only have 300 friends or 500 friends, like that, you're going to blow through your entire friends list in a week if you're messaging for host to post. Another struggle is going to be people will tell you no. You know, people will say they're not interested. People will block you. People will ignore you. People will say mean things. People will do stuff. They'll completely just ghost you. And that's another struggle people might have. And so I think that those might be the two main ones. Like, you know, if you guys can think of more, that's great. But I think that any ones that you have will kind of be rooted in one of those two things. So I want to touch on, you know, what we can do to help those things. Because when we go, oh, I just don't have enough friends on Facebook, and we kind of let that be our excuse, and like, oh, I'm just going to sit here and get up my 2 and 3 host to posts because I don't have enough friends on Facebook. Like that, you know, we need to be doing something about it. So here is the answer on how you guys are going to be able to start, you know, not having those things be a struggle for you. You're going to ask more people. You're going to add more friends. Like you can spend the next, I don't know, I'm going to say till Friday, every single host to post you get up, have that be a giveaway post. You know, a giveaway host to post. You will have probably 1,000 friends by the end of the week just by doing that. If you're getting up, you know, your 10 host to post a day, or 5 or 7 or whatever, and you're trying to get to 10, have the first 2 every single day be a giveaway host to post. Like every single day, my first 2, well, the first 2 people that say yes to me that have already posted about the coffee, I give them a giveaway host to post. So I always do coffee first, and then I give them the giveaway host to post. And that's going to be, you know, that is a huge thing in and of itself. Yeah, if somebody wants to put in a couple of giveaway host to posts into the chat so that people can have them. The one that I use specifically is the one that says I've partnered with my friend Elisa to give away $1,000 on March 3rd. Drop your birthday month for a chance to get entered in, or whatever, something along those lines. I've used a few others too, but that one seems to be the most successful thing for me, and they put it with a pretty background. But I hardly ever get less than 5 comments on a giveaway hosted post. So that needs to be like, if you don't have any more people to ask, and you have such a small friends list that you've like at, you know, the first weekend of the month, you've messaged everybody on your friends list, then you need to really be focusing on giveaway host to post, you know, for the next however long. Like you can talk to your upline about how long is right for you. I know we a lot of people are pushing for promotions, so that's kind of a, you know, challenging time to be doing that. But really, if you spent tomorrow, you know, and the next day doing just giveaway host to post, that will make a huge change in your business for you. And lastly, one of the things that can really solve the struggle with host to post is self-development. Okay, so It's so funny because when I, first heard, like, I'm one of those believers that I have no problem with self-development. I've always had a really positive outlook. Generally a pretty positive person. And so that, to me, I didn't think I needed to do much self-development. And then starting this business, I really found out that you can't ever have enough self-development. Like, there's always something to be working on. Like, unless you're God, there is something to be working on, whether it be your money mindset, um, your, positive law of attraction, business, being a leader, being a better mom, being a better wife, being a better sister, friend, whatever, you name it. I think we can all improve in certain areas. A couple of personal favorites of self-development that really help with host to post are the book Go for No. I'll put it in the old chat here. I have no idea who writes it, but if you pull it up on Amazon, you'll see it. Super small. You can read the book literally tonight. You can finish it probably in 45 minutes. You can listen to the entire book. There's another one called Rejection Proof. I'm also putting in the chat. I don't know who wrote that book, but you can probably find out. Somebody here can tell you who writes that book. That's also another good one. And you guys, like, any of you other top leaders who have a suggestion as far as what is a great self-development book or podcast that they can listen to that would help them with their host to post, then that is key. But Go for No, like, if you have not read that should be like an admission. Like, we don't care if, like, you graduated high school or like what kind of GPA you got or like where you come from, Park Bench or Park Avenue, like, it does not matter. But I believe that we should all read Go for No. So I'm going to go ahead and preach that one. And a couple of tips. So for, everybody generically on the host to post, Amanda was talking about power hours. We do have those every single day, basically all day long. And they're in the unit section on Diamond Dream Squad. So you can write that down, Diamond Dream Squad Facebook page. If you are not a part of that Facebook page, then message your upline so that we can get you plugged in there. And you'll see it in the unit section. I'm also going to be posting tonight in the Diamond Dream Squad Facebook page of the graphics of everybody's power hours that are current and what am I trying to say, updated and all that fun stuff, so that you guys can save those to your phones and not have an excuse on why you can't do power hours. So my business completely changed when I started doing power hours, and now I don't miss them. Like, I do a power hour 6 days a week. So another tip is to send your host to post messages first thing in the morning and at night. And the reason for that is because, if for me personally, if I'm messaging people past 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, they are not going to get that message until they get off of work. They pick their kids up from school. Their kids are done with their social learning. They're done doing whatever they're doing for the day. So I always suggest doing your power hour or sending out your host to post messages. I'm talking early bird status, like early bird gets the worm. I typically have all 10 host to posts up in the morning by 9 o'clock. And that's just how I do it. I cannot stand days where it takes me, 900 years to get up my host to post. I feel like I'm working all day long. So I wake up early to get it done so that I can be available and present for my family. Another thing too is sending host to post messages at night. Sorry, my husband is bathing our child in the bedroom right now. So another tip is to send host to post messages at night. So right before you go to bed, sending out rounds of host to post yourself. You guys would be so surprised how many messages you can send out in a 10-minute increment. So when you're not doing anything else, when your kids aren't, needing something from you, when your husband doesn't need something from you, when you're not doing 50,000 other things, as women, we are professionals at multitasking. So I'm talking, you are sitting down, nothing else. Like, you're in a cubicle and you're sending out host to post messages for a straight 10 minutes. You can get up anywhere from 20 or send out, anywhere from 20 to probably 35 host to post messages when you do it that way. So, and another thing is not waiting to get yeses. Like, it drives me insane when people are like, I have 12 yeses. And I'm like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, it literally does not mean a thing. That's great. Like, I don't think I've ever counted how many yeses I have, except today I counted because I know that that's something I wanted to bring up tonight. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to count how many people said yes to me. And at 9 a.m., I had 12 people say yes. They had the host to post. I had shot that over to them. Only 2 people posted. And if I had waited, I would probably be at 3 host to post right now. And I think I'm currently somewhere around 12 or 13. I don't know. I haven't picked up my phone to work in a few hours. So that, like, you are just continuing to message until you actually get up your 10. You know, like, we are not getting up, you know, I've got 20 yeses and so I'm going to sit here and wait for them to post. Like, I would be like, I just, that's just not something that I do, nor have I done, nor have I even thought of doing. So it might be a good thing to just keep on going. You know, if you're sending until people are saying like, I got it up, like, until you get those 10, I don't know how else to phrase it, but until you get those 10, you're not done. Jennifer Weatherly, I'm going to shout her out again. If she does not have 10 host to post up at night, she will sit down and do another round of sending out 50 host to post messages. Like, the leaders, we do not go to bed until we get 10 host to post up. There's no like, oh, at 5 p.m., oh, I only got 4 host to post up today. Like, no, then sit down. See, this is me getting all sorts of fiery. But no, like, sit down and send out more rounds of host to post. Like, how are you not at 10 host to post? So anywho, that is what happened with my host to post today. I ended up being able to get up my 10 host to post today because I gave out, I think, 3 giveaway host to posts. Once, 9 o'clock, and I had those 12 people say yes and only 2 posted, I'm like, all right, the next whoever are getting giveaway host to post. So now I'm at 13 or something like that. And, host to posts are a huge deal for our business. So like, unless you just want to sit around and just make a little bit of money, then you can sit around and get out a little bit of host to post. So that's it. Thanks for asking me to speak on it, Amanda.
Oh my gosh, Elisa, that was so good. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope that you took so many notes. What I love about Elisa is she was like, I'm just so passionate about this because I'm going to tell them straight how it is. And I said, that's exactly what you want to do. And I just think it's so important because you guys, do you guys hear what, and she said this multiple times, you guys, the work that you put in is the results you're going to get. So if you want to make $4, $5, $6,000, $100 or $1,000, or if you want to be a top leader, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, then you have to work like that. Okay, your work ethic has to meet up with what you're wanting, what your goals are. Because, and that's why I said it when the game planning, like, figure out every single day when's your working hours. When are you going to jump on a power hour to do your work? Because your goals have to match up with your work. And Elisa just said everything, that, pertains to that. And if you also heard, and she shouted out, Jennifer Weatherly, which is a huge enroller on our team. Same thing, you guys. The reason why, they're presidential diamond, like Elisa's about to go triple, like, the reason why is because they make sure that they are focusing and being obsessed with the tasks that we do, because then organically your results are going to come. Your customers are going to come. Your distributors are going to come. You guys, Elisa just didn't get lucky. Jennifer didn't get lucky with her 12 distributors. She worked for it. So you have to decide right now, you guys, what do you want? And are you willing to put the work into it? Because I guarantee if you follow the tips that Elisa just spoke to you guys, I guarantee at the end of the month, you are going to say, if you do that, you are going to be so proud of yourself and you are going to pat yourself on the back and you're going to say, I did it. You're not going to be like, oh my gosh, I worked so hard. I wish I wouldn't have worked that hard so I didn't get this bonus. You're going to be like, holy cow, I worked so hard and look at what I got. And it comes from those results that Elisa just said, those tasks, those tips that Elisa just gave you with host to post. So Thank you so much, my friend. You are so amazing and just very inspiring, and you just speak so, so well. So thank you for pouring into all of us tonight. All right, Serenity and Alicia, I see you. I made you guys co-hosts so you guys can just unmute and take over, my friends.
Yay, thank you so much. Okay, I'm super, super, super excited about this because I'm sure many of you guys have known. I heard about Serenity selling samples on a mastermind Zoom that we did like back in December. And she was like, I make 500 to 1,000 in samples, money in samples, cash in samples a month. And I was like, I need to know what your secret is. Like, I need to know what you're doing to make this money on selling samples. And so I've been asking her and picking her brain, and she's like, I'll get to it. So at conference, I pulled her to the side and I said, girl, we need to do a training on this. I will interview you. So we have compiled a little interview with questions, and we're going to give you verbiages. I need to log in from my phone. I'm going to give you verbiages. And then also, Amanda, I made the verbiages in the word board. So I was going to send that to you so you could add it to the Diamond Dream Squad. So let me get logged into my phone. I thought I already did that. My bad, guys.
I'm sorry, baby. Thank you.
Okay. Anyways, let me go ahead and start asking a question, and then I can log in while she's doing that. So the first question that we have for Serenity is, what made you get into wanting to sell samples? And can you tell us about a little bit about your mindset?
Okay. Yeah, I really wanted to touch on this, you guys, because at first I would, at the end of the month, sometimes you're just a little bit short of the volume that you need. And so you might make a purchase, and so a few months later, I was just getting all these extra products that I wasn't able to keep up on using. For one thing, at the time I was nursing, and so like I was just stocking up on products, and I would say things like, oh my gosh, I have all these products and I can't do anything with them, and I can't and so I never could. And then finally it was just like, I really wanted to put my whole heart into this business. I had a few other streams of income, but I was tired of taking away from my business, kind of freaking out towards the end of the month because my bills weren't going to be met if I didn't get, and so I'd kind of pull off, and I was tired of it. And I finally was like, nope, I'm going all in with this business, and it's just going to have to pay the bills. And so, it got a little scary a few times, and I'm like, I got to get creative. I got to figure this out. And so that was when I just decided, you know what, I am going to become the sample queen. I'm going to make so much money with these samples. And so I had started doing samples in like December of last year. This is my second year. Just January, I celebrated 2 years, and I'm a double diamond. I'm definitely going triple this month. I'm super close, so I'm super excited about that. But anyway, so about a year now I've been doing it. So it's been a lot of trial and errors, and I've gotten pretty dang good at it. So now I'm confident enough to get on here and tell you guys how to do it. But it starts with saying, I can do it. It starts with believing in the product, knowing that these products are going to get you customers. You got to get them in their hands, and you got to get them to try them. The minute they try them, they will call you. They will tell you, yes, I loved everything. The only problem they're ever going to say is, I don't have the money. And then you just give them the business opportunity.
Awesome. Yay. So exciting. Okay. So how much do you charge for your samples?
Okay, so what I do is she's going to give you the verbiage. And so I send that one sample is $7. I used to send samples for $3, and I'd put them in a regular envelope. And I swear every time people would be like, nope, never got it. So I stopped doing that. I got to have a tracking number, and it's about $3 for a tracking number. So you're going to want to sell your sample for $7 if you're sending one. Nobody ever gets one sample. Okay. They either do the 3 for 20, and that is when I just use a sample from my app. If you're doing 3 for 20, you have to pick either the Sleepy Tea or the Skinny Brew. Okay. Then I say, but I will offer you a variety pack, and it's only $40, and that covers shipping and tax. Almost everybody buys the variety pack. And so I'm not giving them 7 or I'm not giving them 8 Skinny Brew. They only get 3 Skinny Brew because those are more expensive. So they're getting a
an energy stick. They're getting a greens. Those are a little bit cheaper, so you can give that many and you're coming out ahead. So, you know, and then I kind of let them pick too. Like that's one of my verbiages that you're going to get in here is, what can I put together for you? You know, how can I put this together for you? And so they get to kind of decide what. And then you're like, do you like chocolate? Do you like berry? You know, that kind of stuff. So.
Awesome. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. So then the other thing that we wanted to know was how do you send them? You send them how often do you send them? Sorry. So how often do you send those samples out?
How often am I sending samples out? Okay, so here's the thing, guys. The beginning of the month is when I focus on sample sales. So I go hard. I focus. I'm not afraid as soon as somebody starts hawing around when I am talking to them about product, I'm quick to be like, do you want to just try a sample? Do you want to just try a sample? Because if I send a whole bunch of samples out those first couple of weeks, then at the last couple of weeks, then I can follow up with everybody and I'm signing tons of customers. So that's usually when I'm getting most of my customers is towards the end of the month, because in the beginning, I need that cash. I need all that extra product that I bought at the end of the month to go. And then I need all those potentials and they're going to sign because they're going to love the products. So that's what I do in the beginning. Now, towards the end, sure, I make a couple of trips, but mostly I'm signing customers. And I don't even really mention samples if I'm talking to customers towards the end of the month.
Okay. And then, so who all do you offer samples to? This one I thought was really amazing. And like her little trick for these samples, I just thought it was so good. So can you tell us who all you offer samples to?
Sure. Okay. So, all right. Well, I'm trying to find my notes here. Sorry. Because you just made me nervous because you're like, she said this. And I'm like, wait, what did I say? No. Okay. So basically I offer samples to all of the people who post for me. Okay. So they, if they host a post for me, I tell them that if I give them a free sample for every sale I get. So if they get a sale, then I'll be like, okay, I have this one sample for you. It's worth $5, but if you want, you can get this whole variety pack and I'll take $5 off. Well, I'll also offer them that same offer if they don't get a sale. I'll just send, and which she's going to put the verbiage in there, but I just say, you know, I noticed that you didn't get a sale, but I still want to hook you up for posting for me. So I'll give you $5 off of my $40 variety pack and I'll cover tax and shipping, which I do anyway, but it just sounds really good. So, and then, so if every single PLC that I talk to, I'm going to offer them the sample after the next day. Like I'll follow up with them later and then I'll follow with them the next day. If they're still kind of iffy or not saying yes, then I'll offer them the sample. If I'm talking to a distributor and they're not, or a potential distributor, and they're not really sure, like, you know, they're like, you know, I've never really tried the products and never really heard of it or whatever. And then I'm like quick to be like, would you like to try a sample pack? I'll give you a whole variety pack. These are usually $5 a piece. Actually, I say they're usually $7 a piece. And I'll give you, you know, 8 of them for $40. So, and then when I go to the post office to mail samples, I always go live. So I'm at the post office, I'm live and I'm like, hey, you guys, I'm here. I've got all my samples. I'm sending out 4 boxes right now. I just want to get like 3 more is my goal. Who wants to order right now? You know, and then I'll just kind of show them what I got. And I used to send these out. I need to order some more. I was hoping to get some at conference again, but I don't know if you can even order these on the website. But anyway, so I would just throw like, I would put all my samples together, you know, in a thing like this and just put it in an envelope. And then they would get it and they'd take a picture of it. And I'd be like, could you post and just let everybody know that you got the samples? And so I'm always getting tagged in posts. Oh, I got this cute little sample pack, you know, and you guys, I don't have good handwriting, so I don't write little notes, but you could do stuff like that. You could just add a little note. You could put it in a little card. You can order, bulk of those little tiny gift bags. I mean, you could just do anything to add a little touch to it, and people notice that and they feel really super special.
Yeah. So one of the things that I really liked was what you do with the people that like your host to post. So
okay.
for people that like your host to post, so what do you do for them?
Okay, so, well, let me read exactly the verbiage. So I just say, thanks for interaction on the coffee post. Are you a coffee drinker or do you prefer tea? Right, and then I just send them the I have samples. So there's 2 I have samples in there. One is skinny brew. Sometimes I'm talking to people about the tea. If they say tea, then I just send I have samples, and I don't really put what it is. I just say I have samples. 1 is 7, 2 for and so if they don't, generally people who like the post, I friend them and they friend me. That's almost always, right? And so they already know who you are. They already know that you are doing this because they just liked your post and they just accepted your friend request. So I just dive right in to those new friends about the samples. And if they're not interested, then I get them to share a post for me. So, I'm constantly just going right towards those people. I like to start everything out with, will you try my sample? Because if they say no to the sample, they generally say yes to a posting for you.
Yeah, and I'll adjust those verbiages too, you guys. I have them. I thought I had them in order in my boards and I didn't. So so that's my bad. I just threw them in there today. So yeah, so one of the things that I really liked, you guys, was that when in talking with Serenity, because we have been talking about it, is that she brings her bag with her. She brings her clear bag with her with samples. She offers samples to people when she's out and about, when they offer.
I've literally sold samples to the postal people, the people working at the post office.
Yeah. And then she takes their information. This is key. She does not give her information to anybody. She gets their information. So she is always getting it back in her hands and getting that information so that way she can reach out to them instead of putting it in their hands. The other thing too is that she sends a follow-up message. So I don't know if you guys caught that, but at the beginning of the month, she focuses on samples. So she takes the products that she, ordered at the end of the month, and then she uses those products and she makes money off of those products. And then at the end of the month, she follows up with all those people that she sent samples to and turns them into loyal customers or distributors. And so who do you offer the distributor option to with this when you're doing
basically I go first for the LC. And if they act like they don't have money, that's when I offer them. And I've helped a lot of people get started with the selling samples. Like I went hog wild with that ever since. I've gotten tons of people. And also I feel like it really helps people to kind of get a taste of the business. So if they're gonna not like it, this is the time to find out, right? So here you go, here's a post, here's a message, go talk to your friends, see if you can get them to buy a $20, sample pack from you. And right now it's super cool because they really only need 2 people to say yes. Generally, most people have $2 or $3. So they get 2 people to say yes for $20 and they got the $42 and they get signed up. So I've signed several new distributors, and I would say probably 10%, 15% of them do it by pre-ordering samples.
Yep. And then the other thing too that she said that she liked is that 8 out of the 10 people that purchase these sample packs become loyal customers. So because she's doing the follow-up. And so and then the other thing too that she told me, which I put in my notes, was that when she does these follow-ups, she will follow up with them at the end of the month. But if she is going through and she's sending messages like a host to post message or a customer message or something, and she realizes and she sees, oh, I sent them a sample. She doesn't wait until the end of the month. She just messages them right then and there. Hey, did you get that sample? So she doesn't wait. She's like, oh, it's right here. I might as well just do it now.
I actually put the verbiage in there. I don't say, did you get the sample? I go, you got that sample, right?
No.
Are you as obsessed as I am about the skinny brew or whatever it was that I sent them the sample? I'll change that. But generally I just get right excited when I'm sending them that message, and then they're excited back.
Yep,
Oh, one
so
more
it's that
thing I
way.
wanted to say.
You got the samples, right?
Is every single time that I get on and I like make my coffee or I make smoothies, I do a lot of smoothie videos with my kids because I am a strong believer of the greens and smoothies. And I actually just blend the greens and milk, or maybe throw a banana in there or whatever. My kids love this stuff. And so I'll make a lot of videos of that. And so then I'll always say, I have samples. If you guys want to just try it, see if your kids will like it, you know, here you go. I've got samples. And so I'm always just, I have samples.
Definitely. No, I agree. So I love it. So I am really sorry about the verbiages, you guys. So you might just want to ignore these verbiages because they're not.
I'll put them on my team
and I will
chat
get them
too, and
put in
I'll put them on the
order.
diamond chat. And so we can just
Yeah.
spread them out.
Yes. So I will get them put in order. But yeah, so she does. So to recap, she does 3 samples. And if they're interested in the Skinny Brew, then she uses her sample app. But if for her variety packs and if they want something different, she sells those. And then she goes and she gets the other thing that she does is that she puts a tracking number on them. So she
I
pays,
usually use these.
yeah.
You can
And
get
then
them
she
at the
just
dollar
pays
store.
for tracking.
Always
So
tracking.
and yeah, always tracking because she was finding that people were getting lost. We'll do the air quotes, lost. And so people weren't getting them. So she started paying that extra for that. So if you guys do the math on this, she's sending out 8 samples for $40 plus the $4.50 it is for shipping, maybe, and the manila envelope, right? So her cost is, you know, a couple of bucks in product and a couple of bucks in shipping, and then the rest of it is profit because the samples are definitely, you know, if they could spend $40 and get an entire bag, you know.
Well,
so
not
it's
just
like
that, you guys.
she's making the money.
I'm ordering the four of the coffees. Okay, so that's $112. That's how I always order my coffee. Plus, I'll use when I get my my product. What are they called? Product codes or whatever.
Yeah.
Mind blank. But anyway, so I use my product rewards.
Yeah.
So I use my rewards. I go when they have sales, you know, every time there's sales. Plus, I got the pick 2, pick 3 on my auto shipment, guys. So I was not wasting time with that. So I get 4 products or six products every month for $150. And so, and then, you know, if I need to buy volume, then I just buy the 4 packs, or with the greens, you can buy them in bulk. The more you buy together, you don't get as much volume, but you get a better deal. And so that's what I try to do, is get the best deals. And well, and you know, when I was in Arizona, you guys, I got my new distributor. I don't know if she's on here, but she is a rock star. She's amazing. She's like, I'm so stoked about her. I know she's gonna just go. But I met up with her and gave her a Skinny Brew. And she went live the next day about how amazing the Skinny Brew was and signed up. And she was kind of short on cash, so she sold 2 samples to sign up. And so it was just like, you know, if you have them out and about, I mean, even giving one away is worth it. It's worth the investment. If you're feeling like this person's really excited about it and really wants to try it, so there's times when I just give 1 or 2 away too. And it's always been a blessing.
Yeah. And can you show, they want to see that little envelope again that you send your samples in?
So yeah, I send 8 of them. So you can see real quick what 8 look like in there. Also, you guys, I wanted to tell you, my $40 variety packs turn into $55 variety packs if they want to add a wrap. So I'll throw a $25 wrap in for $15 if they're buying the. So super simple. Yeah. There are also little envelopes at the post office that are 50 cents. And as long as you take tape, don't ask those people to tape it for you because they ain't gonna. As long as you take tape to the post office, you can buy those little envelopes, but they will not close on their own. You have to tape them. But they're 50 cents and everything fits in there, and you can get a tracking number with them.
Yeah. So the other thing that she does that I absolutely love that I wanted to mention, because I saw somebody saying that they don't really get like a lot of comments and stuff on their host post, is that when she offers people the, when she asks people to host a post for her, she will offer them like a free sample or $5 off a sample pack. And then if they don't get any like comments or anything, like she'll ask them like, can you tag people? Like if you do this for me and tag people, then I'll give you these discounts, or I'll give you, you know, like,
Well,
so
I'll
she
just say,
uses
I'll
her
say it like
host
this.
post.
I'll say, I give a free sample for every sale you get. So I don't say if you get sales, never say that. I say for every sale you
Yeah.
get, I give one free sample. So go ahead and tag a bunch of your friends so that you have better luck. And then they do. Sometimes they'll tag 50 people. And then I got a whole bunch of new friends. You know, and I don't always look at it, oh, I'm going to make a bunch of sales. I just got a whole bunch of new friends. The more friends you have,
Right.
the more people, new friends always watch you. New friends always comment. New friends always are interested.
Yeah. So we'll change this to tag me.
So yeah, I'll get you guys some more verbiage too, because you guys, what I do is I do a lot of voice tags. I'm like, which is not really, you know, that's what I was talking about at conference the other day. Is like, it's just best to have your words ready and copy paste them. You know, I just get into too much conversation with people and it has wasted a lot of time. But at the same time, I have a lot of really great friends and I love that part too. But if you want to make a lot of money and fast and get a lot done, you need to have your verbiage ready.
Yes. Yeah. So we have a lot of the verbiages ready. So we'll fine tune them and tweak them and we'll get them put into the boards app and send them to Amanda. But yeah, she's got a lot and there's great stuff. So we'll get these all, and then we'll probably do me and Serenity can even do tag team a post in Diamond Dream Squad to get put up with like a how to sell samples sort of thing. So I think that would be really good. So yeah, so that's our tips for
Thank you guys.
sample selling.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that was so good. I have so many notes on there. I hope that you guys like heard what Serenity was saying, is that, you know, well, hopefully you guys caught it, but she's putting some of these products like on her auto shipment. So for those of you guys who are brand new, what I absolutely love about this is you guys can literally like take what Serenity is doing and not only like make an awesome income with that, but you guys are paying for your business. You guys are paying for that monthly auto shipment. And so what I would do is I would get off of this Zoom as soon as you do and go set up your auto shipment. Go set that up, because in order to do what Serenity is doing and make that money that she's making, you guys, what would $500 extra a month pay for? You know, that's electricity, that is water, that's a car payment, you know, that's a lot of money. And so just think, just by like getting those samples out, but not only that, is she's turning those samples into customers and distributors. But it starts because she's doing the auto shipment. So I would highly recommend, if you do not have an auto shipment on, to go set it up and have it come out, you guys, because that's going to help you guys not only build your business, give you the results that you're wanting, but have that cash. And if you're like, oh man, I just started, I just don't have that money, or if you're like, man, just money is tight, you guys, you could take that and go and make more money with it. You know what I mean? You could take a small amount of money and go triple it and quadruple it just by the tips that Serenity gave you. So Alicia, awesome questions, girl. Serenity, thank you so much for all of your tips on that, because I think it is just so amazing, and your business is just blowing up. You know, she's getting customers, distributors, like it's just blowing up. But the other thing I wanted to share with you guys is, did you guys see how Serenity's attitude was? Do you guys see her energy? You guys, that is huge. That is why she's blowing up also. Her energy, her attitude, what she is putting out there, you guys. I tell her this all the time. I'm like, you're out there. I just want to put you in my pocket because you have such good energy. And people are attracted to that. So when I hear, oh, this isn't working or this isn't working, I instantly think, how is your attitude? How is your energy that you're putting out there on your social media? You guys, that is huge. So anyways, awesome job, Serenity. Great, great advice and all your tips. And Alicia, great questions. And Elisa, thank you so much for doing all of the host to post information. You guys, this is recorded, so you guys can go back and watch this. They'll send me over the verbiages and I'll put those into the boards. But this was good content, right? How to start your month off, how to do like tasks to get your customers and distributors. And you guys, here's the thing. It works. It's not going to work for tons of people, and it's not just and you're the only one who doesn't work for. Okay. So if you're having problems with it, it's not the host to post. Okay. It's the what you're doing, what kind of host to post you're doing. It's the attitude you're putting into it, the mental state that you, or the mindset that you have. Okay. So host to post work, selling samples works, turning your auto shipment on so you get products works to grow your business. Okay. So, anyways, you guys, I'm super excited. This was just so much fire tonight. I'm going to end this in a quick prayer, and then we're going to jump off. So, dear Lord, thank you so much for bringing us together tonight on this amazing Tuesday. What an amazing February. We have already started with just 2 days. Lord, please bless and lead and guide us through this month, as so many people are ranking up. So many people are going into their organizations and pulling people up to the top with them. So many people are coming onto our team. Lord, please bless us with abundance. Please bring people into our business, customers, distributors. Please open our eyes for the things that we cannot see and our mind for the things that we need to learn and to grow in, Lord. Please lead and guide us through this month so that we have the best month ever, that we conquer these promotions, that we get these huge bonuses, and most importantly, Lord, that you bring us people that we can serve, that we can help with the products, help with the business and make an extra income. Lord, we are, following your guidance, and we are here just to, for you to lead us. So, and we are ready to put the work into it. We pray that everyone has gotten something from this Zoom tonight, and they take it and now go apply it. They jump off this Zoom, Lord, and they are just ready to apply it. They get their host to post out. They start making some cash and just getting those customers and distributors, because we know what that does for not only our business, but we know what that does for so many others. Lord, thank you so much for bringing us all together tonight to not only just change our lives, but change so many other people's. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. All right, my friends. Well, I just love you all to pieces. I am so excited for all of you guys. Alicia and Elisa and Serenity, thank you guys so much just for leading this and just pouring into our team
Can
tonight.
I just say one thing to anybody
Yes.
that's left on? I forgot to say that I also offer samples to my LCs. If they only ordered the coffee, they love to buy variety packs too. So if they're ordering after they order, I'll be like, I usually sell this for $40, but give it to you for $35 today since you just ordered, so you can do that too. You make extra cash with your customers.
I love that. That's so smart. And that's business. You know what I mean? That's a business mindset. You guys own a business. You guys have a business. Okay. So you think business way. Don't just give out your samples. Sell them so you can make some money. Because if you think about it, if you go into like Sephora and you want to try, they have little sample palettes, right? For concealer. If you want to try certain mascaras, they have little tiny sample mascaras that you buy. They don't just give you their little sample mascaras. If you want to try a little sample of the dry shampoo, guess what? You got to buy it. So somebody asked, did people get mad about if the samples are for sale? Well, no. Just because it's a sample doesn't mean, it's not like Costco where you go and sample the food. You know what I mean? Like these samples cost us, so we need to go and sell them. And here's the other thing. And I don't know if Serenity, if you mentioned this, but that people will be like, oh, why is it so much more for a sample than, the loyal customer pricing? And here's the thing. It's a perk to be a loyal customer. The perk is that they get our discount pricing. So if they don't want to be a customer, then they pay the retail price for it. So you can always say something like that. But just think of it, this is a business. We're here to make money. And that's a great way for you guys to, like Serenity's killing it with samples. She's paying bills with her samples. This can pay your bills, you guys, but just think of what it's going to do for your business, customers, distributors, and it just opens up for growth. So amazing, you guys. So good. I'm excited. Who's excited? All right, my friends. All
Triple
right.
diamond, baby.
Yeah, heck yeah. All right, my friends. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.